Putting Europe Back on Track is the title of the Accenture Insead report that included a survey of 250 CEOs in Europe. Well, that report's also the basis for a survey that was done by the European Future Leaders Survey, and it's published by ThinkYoung, which is essentially a lobby group for young people. And here at the European Business Summit in Brussels, we're talking with Andrea Gerosa. He's the founder of ThinkYoung. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Did you kind of use exactly the same questions, and to whom did you pose them? Young people, other CEOs?
We asked 80% of the question that has been asked to the CEOs, and we have asked them to what we called future leaders. So we have selected a group of 259 young Europeans under the age of 35 years old from different backgrounds. So younger Europeans involved in politics, members of the European Parliament, entrepreneurs and businessmen.
Now, I'm just curious because the CEOs themselves were looking really at Europe emerging stronger, more strongly after the recession, looking at entrepreneurship and innovation. What did future leaders say? Because after the recession is going to be in a couple of years and they're going to have moved up in their careers.
It's interesting because the young people are saying we are not out of a recession yet. That's what most of the young people say. But on the other side, they are very confident for 2020.
But is there something that you can see in your results that might indicate why they're optimistic?
I think mainly because they see what's coming from outside of Europe as an opportunity. 83% says that they see the BRIC countries, Brazil, Russia, India and China, as an opportunity rather than a threat. Mm-hmm. And also concerning innovation and talent, especially the talent was very important. They are very confident and they would like talent from outside of Europe coming here and joining us in making this place a better place. One of the key findings that we had is bureaucracy is too much in Europe. It's not possible that to create a company in Italy is different than to create one in UK, or to pay your employees in Spain is completely different than to pay your employees in Belgium. That's not acceptable anymore nowadays.
Do you think these barriers will come down? There might be standardized payment procedures and all of that?
That's up to the politicians. What I see in young people doing, they start traveling a lot. They talk about mobility. They speak 4 or 5 languages. The new generation is called digital natives. With internet, they can be everywhere. And they're learning a lot for this. Most of the young people we interviewed, they lived in a country different from the country they were born. And I think this is helping a lot. What we have seen is that, again, they see the change as a good thing. And the title was How to Get Europe Back on Track. And some of them said, do we really want Europe to get back at all? So they were saying we should think about a new Europe, maybe.
Yeah, I know there weren't any questions specifically related to the Greek crisis. Was there any concern about that? Did that come up at all in answers?
No, but what we have seen is that people from Eastern European countries, especially Estonia, that will join in January the Euro, they are much more optimistic about Europe and the currency itself. Of course, than what are probably people from Western Europe that they have lived with the Euro for a while and now they're a bit skeptical about it. But I think in the long run, I mean, if we look at the single market, the basis is a single currency. So.
Let's talk a little bit about ThinkYoung. You founded it in 2007, so you're in your 4th year now.
Yes, exactly.
Your objective was to make Brussels, and by that you mean the European Union directors, aware of what the next generation thinks.
Yes.
So what have you done so far?
So far, we have started doing surveys and researches on young people. So what do they think of? That was the first question, and then a particular topic. So what do they think of the American election? That was a topic. What do they think of the relationship between China and Tibet? And there was a problem. Of the Iran revolution. Especially the Iran was people were very involved because of Twitter. And you know, now, again, the digital natives, they felt it very involved in this. So we started like that. And then we've done also, on the side of this, we do conferences. We organize conferences for young people, and we do documentary movies on how young people live in a particular country. We've done one in Kosovo, which was very good.
Wow. Where does your money come from?
Mainly foundations so far. It's private foundation, that like the Open Society Institute, it's a Soros Foundation, Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, it's a German foundation. And for example, for the project that we did in Kosovo, it was the Ministry of Culture of Kosovo who supported it. So it's foundations.
And do you actually do a print report, or do you distribute this online or by social media, or all of the above? Because you have so many outlets and inputs.
It's all online. It's all under our website, so www.thinkyoung.eu. We have a YouTube channel, we are on Facebook, it's all online.
You're everywhere. And what is your day job?
My day job, I have a company, I'm an entrepreneur. My company does consulting and finance for real estate. So we consult companies that are constructing hospitals or highways.
Thank you very much, Andrea, for being with us on Insead Knowledge.
Thanks a lot.